What's up guys, it's me Lego Paradise here, and today I'm going to show you my working Lego bowling alley. So let's see how it works and play some bowling. And to do that we'll need a bowling ball, which we can grab out of the ball return machine. This one looks like it'll do the job. And with that we can take aim and fire and hit a strike on all of the bowling pins. And it's super easy to reload. You just turn the handle on the side and that brings a new set of bowling pins into the playing field, ready to be knocked down all over again. So as you can see, this working Lego bowling alley includes all of the functional components needed to play a game of bowling. And from here you can see how the ball return can be activated by turning a handle on the front, which dispenses a brand new bowling ball. And this actually travels all the way from the back of the bowling alley, as we'll see very soon. And it just looks so cool with each of the pins being knocked over and reset back into place with a fresh set of bowling pins with the help of the working pin setter. And when knocked over, these pins are actually collected in the back of the bowling alley. The pins drop down to the bottom tier while the bowling ball rolls off to the side into the next part of the mechanism. And from this back area, you can also see how the pin setter works. So this just basically slides in a new set of bowling pins, which are temporarily held in between some Technic axles. And then the next part is really clever. A bar comes down and that prevents the pins from sliding back, while the pin setter itself moves backwards. And then at the very end, a Lego string pulls this bar all the way back up again, so that the bowling pins have plenty of clearance and can easily fall down when knocked over again. So that's a really neat and compact mechanism, and it's also really realistic with how the bar goes down at the back to stop the pins from falling over while they're being set up for the next round of bowling. And this way you can see how the pin setter creates a nice little template to automatically lay them out in the classic triangle pattern. And all of that is controlled simply by turning a handle on the side of the bowling alley. As for the ball return mechanism, we can actually have a better look at this by removing some of the sections of the bowling alley, which are all designed to be modular. You can see they just clip into place with those Technic pins. And this breaks the bowling alley down into the bare minimum that's required for it to function. The ball return works no matter whether the bowling ball is thrown down a lane, or even if it misses and goes into one of the gutters on either side of the bowling lane. Either way, that doesn't matter, because all of these channels feed into one central location, where the bowling ball exits this back area and rolls along another channel all the way to the front of the bowling alley. And from here, the second part of the ball return kicks into play, which is usually hidden underneath the floor. And this just basically forks up the bowling balls and transports them up another level, where they come out of the top part of the ball return and into the bowling ball holder where they're ready to be collected. This is also a really simple but effective mechanism. It works really smoothly, and it's also really neat how all of this is hidden up underneath the floor, so it's nice and out of the way while the bowling alley is actually being used to play bowling. Apart from that, I've also decorated my working bowling alley with a really nice colour scheme that's both modern and classic at the same time. Really a timeless design, with the navy and gold stripe along the side, and the stars at the bottom, they also look very cool. And all of that looks especially great with this front section with the silver lettering, which really stands out against that gold background. So that looks really cool, and of course you have the really nice wooden floor effect, which continues all the way along the bowling lane. Other details include this little seating area around the front, which is also inspired by types of seating and sofas that you find in real-life bowling alleys, and that's got plenty of space to seat minifigures as they spectate the game while waiting for their next turn. And then moving around to the other side, I've also included this little device here, and that is a tiny scoreboard for keeping track of everyone's points and seeing who's in the lead. So that's a nice little addition to this corner of the bowling alley, and of course that's also got some details on the other side. So you can see over here This includes a little tray to store some snacks, in this case it's some popcorn. And then these two shelves here, they are for storing bowling balls when not in use, and that provides a nice little tray for the bowling balls to rest on. That's also very similar to the types of bowling ball storage you get in real life bowling alleys. And that looks so great and provides a lot of extra colour to this area. And finally, let's end with this super cool slow motion shot of a strike. And if you'd like to see this working bowling alley made into an actual Lego set, then please support it on Lego Ideas. There's a link in the description, so just follow that and click the support button. I'd really appreciate your support, and it'd be really amazing to reach 10,000 supporters so that Lego will consider making this into an actual Lego set. I'll see you guys next time with more Lego creations, and thanks for watching.